How far can your apps go? Leave space for four. Content. Foundation. Structure.
Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 and we'll be doing some jobs up and down the Alps road. Apologies for the slightly later start and stuff. Be honest, I totally lost track of time. So I'm just very quickly organising my truck ready to go. So welcoming Adam, Oliver, Leaf's Daily News, Nebula and Eternity. Apologies again for running late, but we are here now and ready to go. Driving an Iveco again, so every time I see the Iveco I always think of Massive because of that graffiti, whatever you want to call it, that was shared on Facebook a couple of years ago. So I suppose at least there's definitely something amusing on that. I should probably get a trailer as well. And seriously, absolutely Nebula. The very immature person right here. But let's be honest, I don't think that's going to change now. If I was going to grow up, I think I'd have done it by now. Right. How's the BTC doing? It's doing fine, thank you, Oliver. I say it's good to be getting involved with them a bit better now. Yes, I watched the England game yesterday at the pub. It was nice to watch it. I'm not sure how I'm going to watch the next one at the minute because I do have plans on that day. So I might find another way to watch it. Not long now until you return to the road again. I bet you're missing driving. This wheel is nowhere near essential. Let me get that sorted. Far too much to the right. I'm more of a left of centre person. Couldn't resist that one. It's got too much stuff on me. I need to have a little clean out of my desk and actually just organise this room a bit better. Just make it a little bit more organised. Try and see if I can free up a little bit of space, that good stuff. Coming out too much of an angle here. You're missing tag along in the streams. Yeah, we're only a couple of weeks away from the summer holidays, about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, something in that ballpark. So it won't be long until you can drive with us again, mate. Is there still music playing? I cannot hear anything actually through this. Music still, but can you? Oh, it's muted on my side. There we go. I don't know. Was the sound muted for you guys as well, or was that still playing? For some reason, it had muted on my thingy, but it's working now. Jeez, I'm running that behind. I'm stressing myself and making silly mistakes here. Yes, music, it was still playing perfect. Oh, that's not counted, so that's fine. We'll just move forward a bit and reverse again. Your college term ends on the 10th of July, so just over a week then. That's not too bad. Put it around my neck for a bit. Just don't have anywhere to put anything at the minute. It still feels wrong that I've got just one desk instead of two, so that's taking some getting used to. Schools round you end on the 22nd. It's going to be a hell of a month traffic wise. Yeah, because everyone, like, I'd imagine the Isle of Wight is it's going to be full of people who well, I don't have to say tourists. That's probably the wrong word, isn't it? But you get the point I'm trying to make. Right. Let's get a move on. Again, apologies, I'm running slightly behind. That's got an interesting indicating sound. Now it's just tourists clogging the roads because they don't know where they're going. Yes, that is the problem. On the Isle of Wight, there's quite a lot of people who own like second houses there as well, so they'll all be there for the summer. The ones without kids are probably already there enjoying what's just been a heatwave, and we've got another one in a week. It's not. I'll be honest, making content from a computer during a heatwave is not the nicest thing to do, but most of the time, 90% of the year, it's no big deal. I'm sure as my position improves, I'll be able to, like for next year, I'm hoping to have a big fan tower and everything like that to help me manage. Hopefully I can bring your wheel with you for the turns moving forward, so you can tag along and drive when bored to pass the time. Yeah, that would be a good idea, Oliver. Like I said, you're always welcome to tag along. You remember this video where tourists were on the pavement, walking, and actually stopped at a red traffic light? Oh my. I feel embarrassed for them. Just keep my eye on that guy behind me. And good evening again, Adam. If you guys are just joining us, don't forget to hit that like button on the stream. It does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here on YouTube, so it's very much appreciated. We are just heading to the Alps now. I don't think this guy knows what lane he wants. He should be in the right hand lane when driving slowly. You remember watching a short of an American in the UK and they freaked out over roundabouts? Do they not have roundabouts in the USA or something? Or is it all like intersections and that? You think it's always intersections? Let's say maybe one day I'll visit, but not in the current circumstances, should we put it? Cool. Yeah, if a country ever wants to check my social media, it's a big avoid for me. Always feels weird driving an Iveco, I'm not gonna lie. But at least this is a 6-speed, unlike most of the DAFs these days. So it does have a pro in that respect. When do you think of the little changes? What do I think of the little changes 1.60 bought? Well, I like that it's got the job in the left hand side of the screen. That's one thing I like. Excuse me. I'm not 100% sure what that was, Eternity, but I heard it over my headset. And yeah, that's another thing as well. I can't believe 1.61 beta is already a thing. Like, 1.60 only just come compatible with TMP. Like, honestly, what's that about? That was ridiculous. Got lucky there. But the crashing sound was perfectly timed with me slowing down with it. Yeah, but bloody loud, whatever it was. It's like, if I can hear it over my headset, then, you know, that shows it's loud. Because I can't hear much over this headset. In fact, ever since I've moved in here, I've barely been wearing it. I think I'm stuck now. Is that gonna move? No. What about if I... Yeah, it's very annoying because you can't really concentrate when somebody just loads in the middle of the road. That total road should not be in TMP. Just absolutely no need for it whatsoever. What are you doing? Don't leave a company until you're ready. What a clown. Right, I'll have to stop at this red light, so somebody here waiting to go. Can go now. Yeah, they've changed the sounds to this Iveco. That's for sure. Got somebody in front that wants to stop at the lights, that's fine. I'll tap my full beam off as well because it's bright enough now, we don't need it. If I'd have known there was going to be red for this long, I'd have just overtook him, but... Not sure what sound I prefer between the old one and the new one. Yeah, let's once again try to get to the Alps road. So I want to say a big thank you as well for the support on the vlogs, and a big thank you to those who have given me some feedback. That will help me for future vlogs. After all, I do want to start doing them semi-regularly, but obviously I need to think about my revenue for that so I can afford to do that. But it is my aspiration to do this. Now we've got the equipment, even better. You're going to stop at these lights, you are. Typical. Well, I'm definitely not overtaking here because it would be reckless to overtake in a left-only turn lane when I want to turn right. Light on to turn left, but funny thing is there's no left turn because it's blocked off. It's only one lane, so I can't try to overtake just yet. And that's another thing as well with vlogging, is I'm managing to get them uploaded on both channels. Because I'm starting to try and think a little bit out of the box. So do keep your eyes open across both channels for that. You've done the feedback form of you, Adam. Big thank you. I say I do have a lot of things I'd like to do with these vlogs. Just got to start building things up, and I can only do at the minute what I can afford, but I'm hoping as time goes on I'll be able to do even more. In terms of further content for me tonight, both channels have a short ready to go up, so hopefully you guys will check them out. In terms of other plans again for the future, I am making a return to Fantasy Premier League FPL for the next Premier League season. I stopped doing that last year because I was having a really bad season. In fact, at one point I was one of the lowest ranked players in the world, so it felt a bit rich me giving advice on who to pick and what players to have and all that stuff when I was having such a bad season. So yeah, I stopped doing FPL, but I will be bringing it back for this coming season. So for those of you guys who enjoyed the FPL content, I'm sure you'll enjoy them videos going forwards. I just need to come up with a way of making these videos when I'm away. So I will need to think of something for that. Exactly what I'm going to do yet, I'm not sure. Oh, you're beeping at. He stopped for you. So yeah, I do need to have a think on that one, how that's going to work. Otherwise, perfect. Oh, Liminek. So many people around here with a lack of patience, which I always find confusing considering we're, you know, in quite a busy area, really. I wouldn't even dream of overtaking here. But yeah, 1802 has right of way because he's already on the road and he's turning onto a dirt road. So because of that, he has priority in right of way. Just in case anyone was confused as to how that one worked out. Is he gone? I thought he was 1278. See what I mean about people and the reckless overtaking? This is heavy load, isn't it? 19 tons. Could feel it lifting on that corner, so I knew by that point. Just no need for it, really. If you want to rush about, you have the rest of the map to do it in. One question I've had recently as well is will... Oh, there's something going on here. But yeah, will vlogging see me stream less? And at the minute, the answer's no. Because my plans for vlogging at the minute is just trying for the most part to fit it around what I'm already doing. And then maybe in time, as I can travel more, maybe it'll make a slight difference. But I think we're a good 12 to 18 months away from that, probably. keeping my eye on my mirror as well, because there is a pilot car behind me, and they do make me a bit nervous because of their inability to drive for the most part. Don't get me wrong, you do get some decent pilot car drivers, but generally speaking, I'll let 1174 go. But yeah, generally speaking, most of them couldn't drive for toffee. We turn around to me and goes, "Here, drive properly and you get a grand." Most of them won't manage it. Anyways, finally, on the Alps. Took me long enough to get here, but we're here. We'll see what kind of run we get. It is a Sunday, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit busier. Not just that, this is the first weekend where 1.60 is compatible with Chucky's MP. That's how busy the server is. 2,113 on the nearby, so the server has gone above 2,000. That's a start. It's nowhere near what was getting pre-CD road removal, but it's better than what was getting a week ago, so that's positive. That is positive. So yeah, before the CD road went, we'd be getting, generally speaking, about 3,600 people at peak time. During downgrading, we was getting about 1,200. And just before you had to start downgrading, the server was struggling to hit 2,000 during the week. I think it's fair to say, particularly looking at the stats, that the CD road being removed has not gone down well with a large chunk of the player base. And I don't think there's any in-game events until October, when we get the Halloween event. Unless they do like a real ops or something before then. But yeah, October you've got the real op. Oh my god. 2062. But yeah, where was we? So yeah, October you get the Halloween event, and December you get the Christmas event. But you don't normally get anything between now and then, unless you get the real operations event. I don't know if it makes sense, but maybe during the summer holidays when the schools are off might be a good idea for the real ops. Just to put that one out there, maybe. Come on, let's keep going. Oh yeah, and everyone's ping yesterday, not yesterday, the day before was well high. Mine's still slightly high at 81. But it's a lot better than like 200 nod. everyone's ping was at the other day. So that's a good step in the right direction. There's clearly some sort of server related issues. Good evening, Johnny, welcome. Oh, that guy I think just lagged out. So his lag got a bit bad and then he just went poof, gone. Hopefully that means 1174 is going to put his foot down a little bit. But yeah, there's one thing I keep saying: if you cannot run TMP to a good standard, then I'm afraid to say you shouldn't be on TMP. That's just simply how it is. Or at least should be. Because to me it's not right that oh, it's now booted it. Welcome in, Lalu. I've definitely said that name incorrectly, but welcome. Good to have you with us. Yeah, I just don't have patience with bad drivers. This is driving, yes. Yeah, some people's brains work hard. I agree. Yeah, some people keep treating this road as like some sort of race course, and it's just like, you're not going to be able to do 110 round here. The wrong sort of road for that. As they say, we are all different. Clearly that's true. That is actually a good point. Something going on up ahead. If we come to a complete stop, I will go in free cam and have a look at what's going on. Seems to be things are just cleaning up now. Yeah, he needs to learn overtaking stop traffic is not allowed. Nor is overtaking in busy parts of the map. And here we are top at the Alps road now. So we're going to have a bit, what should be an easier ride going down the hill. Prime Logistics guy coming out, that's an interesting livery. I don't think that's a Prime Logistics livery. I think that's just what he's made himself. But still, it's a nice looking livery, I'll give him that. Bit of a bottleneck this section. Just gonna let 1365 go. Just to try and clear the other side of the road is all. Oh. Excuse me. Excuse me, something's definitely setting me off tonight. And so far so good, we've got no load damage. Let's keep going. Yeah, with it being Sunday, hopefully everyone's had a good weekend. Hopefully you've got a good week ahead of you planned as well. Next week isn't too bad for heat. It's like 20-21 degree high most days. But then the week after that it starts getting warm again. And by the midweek we're up to 27 degrees high again. Does get a little bit unbearable sometimes in the heat, but you know, just gotta try and roll with it. $759 there, taking the mick out of what I can only assume is a lagger. Also, I did put a report in from the last stream. Can confirm that person got banned earlier today, so that's good to see. And hello Ben, welcome. Evening Terence, weekend been good. Worked yesterday and today. Chilled out, did a couple of chores, then sat down. Then you're working all week. Sounds like quite a lot of hours. The one positive thing is think about the wage you'll end up with. Yeah, you can invest that into something you're after. Something's going on here. Yeah, I think for now, unless anything breaks, my next thing that I'm going to invest in is a replacement camera for my transport channel, my other YouTube channel this is. Just trying to improve the quality, as I'm starting to get closer to monetization there. And of course you just want to take the quality and the content to the next level. Last night's short on that channel definitely got some interest from people. I can tell by the views and the likes it got. It was an EasyJet A319, and I believe they're getting withdrawn in the next couple of years. So they're definitely getting interest because of that. I'm going to try and get as many of them on camera as I physically can before they go. I think I've got another year, maybe 2, before they start pulling them off. You're definitely looking to turn. Just wanted to double check I knew where he was going. Clearly couldn't fit in his lane. I'll let this guy go because he's faster than me. Yeah, you need that for your car. Yeah, car insurance, tax, MOT, expensive couple of months ahead. That makes sense then. Why you're going to need that cash, because that's a few important bills coming up. Welcoming. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It says Soul in it, so welcome Soul. Good to have you with us. Definitely love sunglasses. You know, it's that time of year where sunglasses definitely come in handy. In fact, my sunglasses are starting to show their age. Might need to get some new ones this summer. But equally, it'll be a shame to see them go, because my girlfriend got me them when I went to meet her in, well, a year old next month. That in itself is mad. And welcoming Smiler Bob. Your car tax is absolutely ridiculous, upwards of 300 quid. Didn't realise car tax was so expensive. I always thought it was the MOT, and you know, the costs associated with that. Getting an MOT booked, you know, repairing anything on the car that's needed to be done so it passes it. And then the insurance as well. I always thought the road tax was fairly cheap. So it just goes to show. You assume it's because they want diesel cars off the road. That could have something to do with it. You had a scammer call this morning, said you owe them £100,000, and if you don't pay up tonight, the police will show up. Yeah, well, I think you can make a brew in full knowledge that they won't be turning up. I get stuff like that all the time. I think my favourite one has to be a few years ago, when I got told I'd been involved in a nerd disaster, and I went, "That's funny, mate." And he went, "What do you mean?" I went, "To be involved in a nerd disaster, I must have had to have got on a plane and not known about it." I went, "Because according to my memory, I've never flown, never had a passport, so yeah." Then all I heard was beep, beep, beep as he put the phone down on me. And I was just like, yeah, thought so. Oh, hello, something going on here. MOT and tax can be done cheaper as family knows a guy who works for a car company that can get it done cheaper. Well, that's something at least. Let's go let this guy back out. He only went there to avoid a collision, so that I don't mind. That, on the other hand, was reckless overtaking. I have one gear. Can't believe I've got to tell him to fix his gears before driving, but you know. It's automatic. Oh, he's having the same issue I'm having. Sometimes with certain trucks, where it gets stuck in gear and it won't change. Your insurance is about $400, but every year you try and get it a bit cheaper. Well, for every year that you drive and you don't have collisions and stuff, you know, it should get cheaper because you're proving that you're a good, responsible, safe driver. And hello EST Transport, welcome. Your insurance is still over £1,000 a year, jeez. Are you new to driving, Bob? Oh, got a bit of a, should we say, record? Have a good trip, thank you. This has been a good trip so far, for the most part. We've got 0% load damage, so I'm taking that as a win. Yeah, relatively new. I think the car you drive is the reason your insurance is so high. If you're so new to driving, or near enough new, that will also have an effect. Because you need a few years to prove that you're a reliable driver. It was a lot higher when you first started. Yeah, I've heard people being caught like 5-6 grand for the first year. And it's just like, where does predominantly young people find this money from? You know, because let's be honest, young people, they're fresh out of uni or maybe still in uni. And it's like, they're not made of money. amazing how many people are not capable of like merging onto a road, you know, like that. 98 has clearly gone through on red. There's a green dot behind me. Oliver. Oh, you. I'm in my own lane, thank you very much. I'm trying to think what Oliver that is. It can't be, obviously, Oliver, who was tagging along regularly, because he's with, Watley Face. Central Transport. That must be Oliver Crazy. There we go. We've made it. That was a decent drive, to be honest. And that's got me on the way to level 262 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. I won't hit that tonight, but I can definitely make some good moves towards it. Right, let's get this job logged and then we'll get another one going, shall we? So we have gained a new subscriber. I just want to say a big thank you for that subscription. Very much appreciated. So, what a Klagenfurt now? Not Lagenfurt, Klagenfurt. Explosives. Well, could be an explosive delivery, who knows? Depends what kind of run we get on the CD road. Not CD road. Alps road. Still got CD road on the brain. There we go. Laughing. And let's update it so we go for the Alps, of course, because that's what this stream's all about. Right, can clear. I can clearly see it's clear to come out, so we have. Might struggle getting in that left lane. Somebody up nearby has just been banned. If I can get the chance to move over, I will do. That's why I'm now taking my time. There we go. That guy was behind me and tried to race me. Never a good thing doing that. You can see clearly now the truck has all the problems out of your way. You know, the song. I can't recall the song. But yeah, let's get down to the Alps road. Jeez, you are slow. An Iveco shouldn't be able to overtake, but here we go. In fact, what the frick is he driving? Isn't the grill on the front of that? Not seen that before. It's better be important. Hello? Yeah, I'm fine. Right, okay. Right, okay. Right. Right, okay. Okay. Alright. Bye. Right, bye. Bloody pizza crap again. Knew not to answer. I'm not sure what that truck was, but it had a weird grill on the front. I couldn't see any badge on it. I only answered that phone in case it's my granddad. Again, he had a bit of a fall last night, so just answered it in case it was that. You think it was an Iveco? Pretty sure you've seen it around before. I've not. That's the first time I've seen that. So when I went to overtake and I looked in the mirror, you know, to watch. Oh God, no. Any need. I don't know what happened then, but yeah. There it is again. Oh no, that's different, but it's an Iveco in that colour scheme. But yeah, I don't know why everyone felt the need to slam on then. I don't know what caused it, but yeah. Lovely. 7% load damage. Bloody hell. If you're turning right, you should be in the correct lane, not driving in the middle of the road. Yeah, I'll keep my eye open for that truck in case I see it again. Might be the one. No, it's not. That looks like a Scania behind me. Well, at least the guy's tagging in front of me. At least he's being honest. Some reckless overtaking going on ahead. Luckily for him, there's no one going the other way. Don't need to worry about fuel anytime soon, that's for sure. Yeah, he was not paying attention. Just kept going straight. Ended up having a fight with a roundabout and lost. It's a bit of a roundabout kind of world. I'll get my coat. But yeah, as we keep making our way towards the Alps, in fact we're almost at the Alps now. If you are a first time viewer around here, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell. This way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. A big thank you for the continued support, it is very much appreciated. Yeah, blimmin' pilot cars, eh? How heavy is this? 12 tons. Oh, 2084 is being reviewed, so I would expect him to get a ban for his reckless overtaking and then wrong way driving. I think that's the biggest issue with some of the players on TMP these days, is the lack of patience they seem to have. So yeah, as we start making our way up the Alps, there is 54 nearby. It's not as busy as it was from day one, but still busy enough. That's that coffee finished with. made it a little bit stronger because I was just finishing off the last of the glass. And to make a point of how regular I have coffee as well, I've had that glass since at least February. It's like I just very, you know, I don't drink coffee all the time, particularly this time of year. Okay, so 2 8-4s got away with reckless overtaking and long way driving. So that must say that TMP like that. Lovely. Must have a slow driver in front of us here. I think that's the problem with TMP. If people know they can get away with reckless driving like that, they'll continue to do it. Yeah, if I was a mod, he'd have got a week's ban for that. Because the vast majority of these collisions and other rule breaking boils down to just a lack of patience. And that just needs stamping out. There's a lot of proper good drivers I knew who have left TMP and ETS2 in general just due to the lack of, you know, how bad people's driving's been getting. It's been a problem now for a few years. And welcome Oscar the Amazing, good to have you with us. Come on. Stop hanging about. What an absolute clown. Yeah, the driving standards is definitely too low. And like I said, over the years it has put a lot of good drivers off. And if I'm being bluntly honest, some of the rule changes has not helped. Because like for example, hacking should be a permanent ban. None of this 6 months business, permanent. No ifs, no buts. Why is my chat disconnected? Now it's reconnected. Don't know what happened there. But yeah. As I was saying, for me, hacking should be a permanent ban. Not a 6 month ban, which now seems to be an option looking at the rules. That's just ridiculous. 5 active bans should equal a permanent ban. That was a good rule. And again, if somebody's going to break the rules 5 times in 12 months, they're not going to turn into, you know, model drivers and stuff. So what's the point giving them chance after chance after chance? It's not needed. Pilot cars shouldn't be accessible to new players. I think you should have to have 1,000 hours first, because to then access them you've got to have been around for quite a long time, and to be around for quite a long time it's highly likely that you're going to be a proper driver, because otherwise you would have either been banned, or, you know, been banned enough times to get a permanent ban, or you would have got bored of the game and left by the time you get to that. You know, it's things like that which we should be trying to tie up on and make a lot better. Because you shouldn't be catering to these bad drivers and making it, you know, where these bad drivers can stick around. It should be, you know, they get the third chance, they keep blowing it, out the door, see you later. Yeah, I've got 4,200 now. It was 4,100. So that just, again, it goes to show, you know, how long I've been around. And I bet you I've got more player time than the vast majority of the, you know, the vast majority of the accounts on ETS2. You're not a perfect driver, you've made your first share of mistakes like a lot of people, but you do get banned once every 2 years for pretty consistent. Yeah, that's the thing. Getting a ban here and there, that's fine. We all make mistakes, I've done it, you know. But it's those who continuously get banned and then get unbanned and then do the same stupid stuff again and again. It's not on. Absolutely not on. Hello Ray, welcome. Yep, just checked your no Steam profile. So that just goes to show, it really does. You liked the vlog I made? I'm glad you liked it. I'm hoping to start doing them more and more regular. You know, as you know, views go and stuff like that. Because I'll invest what I get out of them vlogs into more, and then as I'm earning more, I can do more interesting vlogs and travel vlogs and all the rest of it. Because now I've got the equipment, I can vlog. I'm glad about that. It was nice to see me going shopping. Ah yes, it was. And then there's the other one actually, TMP are way too soft with laggers as well. If you do not have the internet capability or PC capability to run TMP, people should not be using TMP. And that's not, you know, me being nasty about it, it should be just, you know, the fact of the matter. I had to slam on then because I didn't know where he was going. Yeah, getting a workout, it's definitely a mental workout. You should concentrate much and all the rest of it. Don't know why I'm actually replying to that in stream chat, because he's probably not in stream. Food reviews would be good. Maybe one day. It's just doing it in a safe way. So obviously if I order food here, they've got my address. And unfortunately there's some people out there who are not able to behave when it comes to getting personal data. But yeah, I wouldn't rule it out. probably do a little bit of that as well when I go to the Philippines, because obviously there's food over there they have which we don't eat here, like bak choy, which is basically pork scratching noodles and stuff with raw egg in it. So obviously the heat cooks the egg. Chicken adobo, which is basically chicken smothered in soy sauce. That's fit. Things like that. Yeah, I definitely want to do more walking this year. I mean, I did alright last year, to be honest. But, again, I'd like to keep that up. More so now I'm not involved in politics, because that will cut down the walking I was doing. So definitely need to get the hours up of walking another way. And yeah, just to confirm, I've got absolutely no interest in returning to that. I want to focus on other aspects of my life now. You know, the plans to move abroad, the wanting to move, the putting the more effort into content creating, all that stuff. When is my next vlog coming out? Possibly Wednesday. Thinking of recording one Tuesday to edit Wednesday, but it's a big ask. I mean, if you're determined to let me go, I'll go. I'll have given way because I'm going up the hill. You're in the non-collision zone, you are. So yeah, what I might end up doing is doing one on Tuesday, editing it right away, and then doing one for the other channel on the Wednesday to upload on the Thursday. Just depends how the time goes, because it is time consuming. Anyway, sure about the 8.8% damage, but we did get some out of this. Just going to get this job logged now, and then we'll get another one going back to the Alps. Oh. It's like one thing I've asked for my Discord is for feedback, but also like ideas on future vlogs. So I'm like trying to incorporate them where possible, if possible. So obviously I need to be mindful of what I'm currently getting. Why am I doing it this way? So yeah, that I need to be mindful of, but you know, where possible. Innsbruck. Random cargo. Generate job. Put that on medium, normal even. Don't know why that's on easy, to be honest. Must be easy like a Sunday evening. And one thing as well, I'm still new to vlogging, so for each vlog I do, the more I learn, the more I get better. So I'm definitely being mindful of that as well, because obviously I want to keep improving. I think the biggest issue I'm having is confidence, because I don't like talking to the camera when there's people about, because I don't like feeling like all eyes on me, like I'm the centre of attention, stuff like that. So there is that, which I'm struggling with. But I'm just hoping the more I do it, the more confident I'm going to get and the better quality the vlogs are going to be. Then obviously feedback on the quality of the ones that the vlogs I've done as well and all that good stuff. That also helps. So obviously I want to learn and keep going forwards. And the only way to keep getting better is practice. But anyway, let's get back to the Alps. Adam Samuel is now playing Sim Rail. There's nothing coming, so I can go straight out. Is it a Polish train sim, is it? Well, I've not heard of it really before, but enjoy. So this is a light load. No, it's not actually. 16 tons isn't exactly light. It's not overly heavy though. There's no good reason to corner cut. If you're not capable of staying in your own lane, you should not be on TMP. How many players are on? 2,211. So it's gone up a little bit. The more the merrier, really. Keeps the game alive. And I'm definitely enjoying TMP still. If I didn't, I would obviously not play anymore. But yeah, I do. Because yeah, I think people on here, they're smarter. They know if you're not enjoying something and you're just doing it for the views or whatever it might be. And you know, I wouldn't enjoy it at all if I was just doing it for that. This is why I always go out and try and find stuff I'm actually going to enjoy. Something I can invest my time into. Yeah, ETS 2 is definitely the game I've played the most in my life. So there was some Game Boy games on my Game Boy years ago. Pokemon ones this is. Which I got above 1,000 hours on. But yeah, to my knowledge, there's only ever been Pokemon on Game Boy Advance and this where I've got above 1,000 hours for sure. Possibly other games, but there was no way to know it. So Gran Turismo 3, Crazy Taxi, Operation Winback. It's possible I've got above 1,000 hours on them over the years, but not all games tell you that. GTA San Andreas I must have done, but none have I got to this many hours on a game, nowhere near. But one thing that got the hours up is when we was all in lockdown, we had nothing better to do. I was streaming this some days twice a day because I had nothing better to do. So I was doing from 12 until about 2, and then I was coming back on to do 6 until about 8:30. Some slow moving traffic here, just to be mindful of that. But yes guys, if you are a first time viewer here, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell. This way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams for myself. Particularly as I plan to take vlogging more and more regular as well. I'm sure you guys will enjoy them. Yeah, never slam on in the middle of the road to let somebody else out. You're on the road, you've got right of way, and by slamming on to let somebody else out, you're brake testing the drivers behind. And welcoming Darren. I did indeed watch the match last night. Played a little bit better. And glad to say we won 2-0, so into the next round. We're playing, I'm hoping I've got this right, because there's two countries with a very similar name. But I think we're playing the Democratic Republic of the Congo in the next round. Yeah. That total road thing should not be a thing. Might be okay on single player, but for me it should be an absolute no online. Yeah, struggling slightly to get some speed up on here, but we are picking up speed. We have 93 on the nearby here. And now it's time to start making down the Alps, which on paper at least should be a lot easier. Yeah, it's always a lot easier going downhill, that's for sure. Homer Simpson is playing Farming Simulator 2025. I forget which... Jesus. I forget which farming simulator I tried, but I just couldn't get into it. Just too slow paced for me. Each to their own though, because everyone's got different tastes, but you'd be able to tell if I was trying to do that for views or anything like that. Just way too slow paced. Your legs definitely get a good workout round here, slowing down and then speeding up on the corners. Why are you pulling out when not clear? Jeez, if you can't stay in your own lane, what are you doing here? What a pillock. Did he nick his man's license or something? Yeah, a little bit of traffic going the other way. It's not as bad as it was a few weeks ago, so there is that. Caught the curb a little bit there, got lucky I think. But yeah, we're off the Alps roads and heading to Innsbruck. While there is more people online now, the Alps road, now 1.60 is compatible. It's not as crazy as it was when the Alps road replaced the CD road a couple of months ago. Something going on here, been a collision. That was close by 733. Absolute pillock there with his horn. It's not going to make the traffic go any quicker. In fact, if anything, it will make me tempted to drive slower just to annoy him. Oh, hello. Too much speed and too close to the other trucker. Slow down, pal, it's not a racing track. This is the Alps road. Yeah, this run we will be in the will be in Innsbruck very shortly, guys. There's not much on the road holding us up. So next door I've got a reflector on the wall, and as the sun comes down, the sun keeps reflecting on it and going straight in here through the blinds. Very annoying. Gonna have to bring that up because it's definitely a distraction. Ooh, hello. No, you're not sorry, you just, you know, lack of patience. There is no need to overtake. If you don't have the patience to sit in whoever, sit behind whoever's in front of you, then again, a simulation game is not for you. And how the heck is it 5 to 8 already? Where is this time going? They always tell you to do something you're going to enjoy in life, and really I am. I'm blown away at how fast the time goes, and I'm like streaming and stuff like that. It's crazy. Yeah, just coming up to Innsbruck now, which is where this job wraps up. Just going to move my empty cup there. So it's one less thing on this overcrowded desk. I'm going to definitely try and have a clean up tomorrow and make some space. Because these days, space on my desk is a premium. So 1519, who crashed into me a couple of minutes ago, is now random, but okay. So far, he's my only report for tonight. There we go. 1% load damage is all I got, so that was a lot better than the last job for sure. And that gets me a little bit closer to 262 here on the global cargo events profile. I'll get this job logged and then I'll take another one going back up the Alps. Didn't drive anyone from global cargo, so there's no. How far am I away from? Nearly 6%. Right. Let's get the next job sorted out then. Innsbruck to Klagenfurt. The idea was spelled Clag properly. Plastic film rolls. Hopefully that's going to be a light job. There we go. And 18 tons is a little bit heavier than I was expecting, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, let's update the map. And then let's make a move. Come on! I'm not going to try and fit for a small gap for the sake of it. Blimey neck. That's a massive pet hate of mine. If you've got right of way, just go. Somebody crashes into you, then you report them. It's like you're parked up in a weird place. What a surprise! 2 reports and both of them pilot cars. As if he's just got away with that. Well, that one's going on the website. But that's exactly a point I keep making. Dealing with bad drivers needs to improve massively. So if it continues the way it's going, the rest of the decent drivers will soon be gone. That's exactly where it's going. Unbelievable. Anyways, as we keep making our way back to the Alps, if you are first time viewing here tonight, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell. This way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. More so as vlogging starts to become more and more frequent here. I'm hoping to have one out on each channel today. Not today, this coming week. Jeez, today that wouldn't be happening, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm hoping to have one on each channel this coming week. It's clear there's more of an appetite for him on this channel, but we'll see how things go long term. Excuse me. So we are making good progress, although we have caught up to some slow moving traffic now. I think it's because somebody was going to the parking spot, which is fine. I need to park up now. Noticed that spot too late, because that doesn't show up on the map. So it looks like you got the fueling station, the parking spot just after it. Oh, for God's sake! It's not how you access that fueling station. Yeah, I just need to park up for a moment. Right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Okay, we are back and we are ready to go. Hopefully there'll be no further distractions during the stream. But yeah, let's get moving. I like my back soon screen, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy liking it, sorry. I'll go after this car. Let's keep heading towards the Alps, guys. Slow down for corners, guys. It's not hard. Anyway, we are approaching where the Alps officially starts. There is a little bit of traffic around here, as you'd expect. Green dot over there. Oliver. Oh, that must be Oliver Crazy. The CD road no longer exists, Oscar. It's gone. Yeah, everyone started driving up the Alps because the CD road was gone. That's what's made the Alps popular again. But unfortunately, it would seem that a lot of people don't like the Alps road, so we're seeing now quite a lot of the players leave the game. Because like the number of people who are playing ETS2 now is well down compared to how it was when the CD road was in. But I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm still enjoying coming on ETS2 TMP. Now, why are you going that over here like that? "3-0 to England on the football match last night." I think it was 2-0, but It was enough for us to win. Again, we played it a little bit better. And yeah, we're playing on Wednesday now against the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Will try my hardest to fit in watching that. England should beat them. I hate it when people ask silly questions in chat. Jeez. Shouldn't be anyone driving in ghost mode. Oh, 336. Let me get that guy muted. Last thing we need is people speaking down CB radio. Yes, yesterday I ended up going out meeting some family. I did update my server about that. Whenever I make updates to my schedule, I do post it in my server. Anyway, we're at the top of the Alps now. Should be a lot easier now going downhill. There's other people in the chat complaining about the gear related problem. Yeah, caught up to some slow moving traffic now as we start making our way down the Alps. Yeah, it wasn't a bad day, Oscar. Still need to get my schedule sorted for this coming week. Need to get that posted tonight if possible, really. No, I've never watched him because he's mostly an in real life chucker, and I don't follow chucks in real life, just on Chuckers MP. But I know that some of my subscribers do watch him because his name does come up from time to time. Let's keep making our way. Don't know what that pilot car thought he was doing. Well, that's been reviewed as well. 1907's been reviewed. And still on. It's getting ridiculous now. The planet's done what? What? Yes, I do. As a former Green member, that is something I'm very much aware of, and it's very much concerning. Yeah, we all need to do our bit to reduce carbon emissions. And as someone who doesn't have a high carbon emission footprint, that's summer. There's very little I could do now to reduce my carbon footprint. The only thing I could do now is the extremes, like give up milk, because obviously the cows are a problem, but yeah. That accepted. There's not much I can do. And welcome back, Adam. Not doing too bad. Hopefully it's going well with you. He's been reviewed again. Bloody hell, come on! There we go, he's been kicked. Suppose that's a start. Right, come on. So we have just left the Alps and it's not going to be far now until our destination. Jesus. This guy in front of me has got a really poor lack of awareness. Wouldn't surprise me if he's on his phone while driving or something. Oh, that's a bit dicey. Yeah, our end destination is just down this road. I can hear people walking about in the kitchen. The sooner I can move, the sooner I'm in that position financially where I can move, the better. It'll improve my streams because it'll be quieter then. Oh, bloody missed the turning. Too busy trying to listen to them idiots. Because obviously if they start effing and jaffing and causing issues, obviously I'd have to say something. Anyways, by luck, it's not added much onto our journey. What, 15-20 seconds, so I got lucky, that was a turn I missed. Fuel turning there. That gives me the clear one to go. Well, I think I've got an awful drop-off point. Oh, I have as well, frick's sake. I hate trying to park up in there. There we go. That will again get me closer to level 262 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. Right, I'll get this job locked and then I'll get another one going, guys. Again, didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo, save that as no. Right, let's get this next job going. So, Innsbruck. Truck rims. Let's go and collect it. What am I even getting? Oh, bloody tractor. There we go. Let's just put the route map on. There we go. Time to go. You remember I used to swear on stream? Yeah. Before YouTube changed things, I would do quite a lot of that. But YouTube these days, you'll get away with the odd swear words here and there, but common, you know, making it common now, it's just not allowed. And that's a shame, really. Like I said, if I could get away with it, I would be doing it. It's just how YouTube is here in 2026. Yeah, I do swear a lot in real life. I think that's the only real difference between me on stream and making content compared to me if you met me in real life, the swearing. I think everything else, the way I come across and the things I say and stuff, is how I am in real life. Because that's why I've named my channel after me, because I'm like, you know, this is the real me. And I never wanted to like put like a fake persona or anything up. I just wanted to be who I am in real life. I have to wait until he's gone. Anyways, let's keep rolling. We should be on the Alps very, very shortly. If we do have any first time viewers in here tonight, guys, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell. This way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I will be working hard to get a vlog online next week, so do keep your eyes open for that one. Annoys me when people think you can overtake like that. It's been made crystal clear by moderators not to do that. And hello Nebula, welcome back. I didn't realise you was a member again, so big thank you for becoming a member. If it did pop up in a stream and I missed it, I apologise about that. You just came back from a drive. How are you finding driving then? Yeah, it's good. A lot of fun around your area because there's a lot of windy. Oh, there we go. 1217 got banned for his reckless overtaking at leave. If you're not capable of staying in your own lane, you shouldn't be on TMP, in particular here. Try again. It's a lot of yeah, it's good. There's a lot of fun around your area because there's a lot of windy coastal roads which have been down tonight, and you took some pictures as well, so that's what you want. A couple of lads I'm mates with like going on drives and stuff, and they like going places like that. See, here's you just getting into driving, and then here's me hoping to do some more flying eventually. Not just to go to the Philippines and back, but to also, you know, just take off planes and, you know, stuff like that. Might try and do something when that money comes in. See all the vlogs do between now and then. Report against 1403 is now being reviewed. Wouldn't mind doing a bit more train related stuff as well. But yeah, definitely as time's going on, I'm getting a bigger interest in planes, I must be honest. So 143 didn't get banned. And speaking of flying, I've still not decided which way I'd rather go. Oh, bloody hell. That's too close. What are you doing? But yeah, as I was saying, going back to the Philippines, I've still not even decided which route I want to take. There's about 3 or 4 different options, to be honest. And I'm trying to debate which one to do. Do I go for the cheapest one? Do I go for the safest one? As in like in connections and stuff. Do I go away, which gives me a chance of getting planes that could soon be withdrawn? Do I go a different route just because I went a different, just for taking a different route? So yeah, there's a few different choices. You can help me with it. Well, one issue I've got is I was going to hope to get a Boeing 747, but the connections in Frankfurt are just too tight. I'm not risking an hour 20 connection. So I probably won't go for a 747. Take a route through... Yeah, I'm definitely not going through that country. As a former Green, my cards are probably marked if I went into a country like that. But yeah, basically, oh wow. It's part of Asia, you go into connections where your girlfriend lives. Well, there's a few options. I can either go via Dubai, or I can go via Singapore, or I can go via Bangkok. I think they're my 3 main choices. Yeah, there's some people who drive like they're more important than anyone else. Darren, it does get very annoying. Hopefully them reports will get picked up on. Still got that half a tank for fuel, so doing well for fuel. But yeah, originally, like one thing I was considering doing connection-wise was going to Birmingham, then to Frankfurt, then to Singapore, then to Manila, then to Iloilo. But the problem is, and that was to get a 747, but the problem is the connection in Frankfurt is an hour 20. Not risking it. I don't think I could make that connection if it was on time, let alone my luggage. Any web reports? Yes, Leaf, I've got 2. Go from Manchester to Frankfurt. It's the same problem again, the connection's an hour 20. because I was considering, you know, I only went. I said Birmingham because the price was slightly lower, but the connection's the same, an hour 20, and it's just like it's just too risky. Get stopped. So yeah, I'm just debating which route to do, because if I can't get a 747, then do I go the cheapest route, or do I go with Emirates? Because Emirates have got some. Oh, let me neck. Emirates have got some. What are you doing? God knows what's going on there. But yeah, Emirates have got some A380s that are being withdrawn soon, so I could go with Emirates and have a bit of a guess and hope to get. And there we go, 1935 got banned. But yes, I could go with Emirates and just have a chance of getting one of them A380s before they're gone. So that's another one. So it's like trying to work out what's going to be best. You're not looking forward to tomorrow, you got to try and work while finding a plumber to see your boiler. Why is your boiler gone? Do one of the morning flights for Lufthansa to Frankfurt to connect with the 747 to Singapore. The issue is it needs to be on one booking, you know, to guarantee the connection. Because if it's not and something goes wrong, they won't rebook me. Then not just that, if I have two separate tickets when going into Europe, I then need to get a travel visa through Europe, which is just coming for you, you know, if you're travelling through Europe and you're not part of the EU. So there's that as well. It's leaking from the inside. You think the heat has buggered the ceiling side. But it's probably the best time to have this issue because you know, it's not going to be, you're not going to need it to warm up anytime soon. In fact, we've got next week where it's not going to be overly warm, you know, 20-21 degrees. And then the week after, it starts getting warm again. I think Monday, Tuesday is 24, and then it hits 27 for a few days after that. And it's like, come on, pal. Porn spam. Leave it with you. I'll have a look at what you find, by all means. But yeah, I've tried a few different things like Lufthansa's website, Skyscanner, Google Maps and a lot. Because I won't do anything that's self-transfer or anything like that, because when I travel and you think the money I'm spending, I don't want to be taking any risks. It's 24 degrees in your house right now, so you hopefully a lovely night's sleep. Yeah, I've got my fan on now to try and keep this room somewhat cool. If it was just about managing it. Depending on how cool things get will depend on if I go for a drink of milk or a hot chocolate tonight. And that's another thing as well, because I probably won't have the money until August or September. I'm having to book this trip a little bit later. so the cost is going to be a bit higher. I'm hoping it won't happen, but if I have to not do Christmas, I'll be gutted. So what I'm probably going to have to do is do it in 2 separate bookings. One from England to Manila and then a separate booking to Iloilo, because there's no company that's given me one through booking to Iloilo. Emirates used to, but because of what's been going on in a certain part of the world, they won't guarantee it this time, which is a bit annoying, but you know. Yeah, I won't consider any connection that's under 3 hours, because you want to give them time to get your luggage over, and you want to also have a little bit of a buffer in case anything goes wrong. You know, like your plane gets an hour delay leaving Manchester, for argument's sake. Hello Brandon Shaw, welcome in. Looks like you've changed your profile picture, mate. We're getting past the prime guy here. And clear to move on to dual carriageway. As you have a good run down to Innsbruck now, guys. Must have been kicked. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong spot. He's a little bit further down. If you miss your junction, you don't reverse like that. You go to the next one. You turn around. Found Manchester to Frankfurt to Singapore, and the connection time Frankfurt is 9 hours 25. It's a little bit tight, that, to be honest, but not tight, it's slack. But what does it show in Singapore? And a flight from Frankfurt to Singapore is 747. There we go. That's got me a little bit closer to level 262 into Singapore 1705. Well, yeah, what sort of connection time is that? Anyway, I'll do another job because there's still a fair few people tuned in. Let's get this unlocked first. So, didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo, so leave that as a no. Well, that's a Klagenfurt. Perfect. That was close. Take an almond. Okay. Oh, and the pickup spot is just next door. Perfect. As for lunch, I've not really had a lunch thinking about it. So I'll probably have a decent dinner after this. Yeah, I don't recall having any lunch today. And enjoy your chicken and pork, Brandon. You only just had your dinner. That's late for you, Nebula. Come on! What is this? If you want to go slow, you can do it someplace else. Oh, sorry, I thought you read you only just had it. Right, yes. Are you breakfast, lunch and dinner sort of person, or... So that's what I say these days. I did want to move over, but I'm barely clear. It's gonna slow down. Jeez. Yeah, some people say breakfast, dinner and tea. Other people say breakfast, lunch and dinner. And I did the second one. So let's roll. Still gotta get down to the what you call it, the Alps again. Did I actually update the map? I don't remember doing it. I did. That's worrying now when you do something a couple of minutes ago and I can't remember doing it. But yeah, generally speaking, on a normal day for me, I'll have breakfast at about 8:30, lunch at about 3 o'clock, and then dinner at about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Just due to fitting it around my content creating and streaming. If I'm out and about, if it's like a recording outside day, it can be different to that, because like often in that case I'll have my breakfast earlier, which will mean I'll have my lunch early, it means I'll have my dinner earlier. But yeah. In fact, I'm getting quite hungry now, so definitely looking forward to grabbing some food after this. But for now we need to be fully focused on getting this job done. If you are a first time viewer here guys, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell. This way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I will be looking to get another vlog up this week. So hopefully you guys will check it out. Come on. If you've got such bad lag, why are you here? It's a massive pet hate of mine, that. I think I've got some bread with today's date on, so no matter what I do, I'm going to have to fit that in. Yeah, I'm actually getting hungry quite quickly now. I've remembered I've not had any lunch today. It's totally slipped my mind, to be honest. Just too busy, well, we had the F1 today, but also just busy trying to sort out, you know, upcoming content and stuff like that. So it's kind of just passed me by. Oh. See how many people are still on the server now. 2,055, so the numbers are in decline, as they would be at this time. Tomorrow's Monday, so a lot of people got school and work, so you know. Oh, we're back behind 1296, who lags like crazy. Yeah, I've still got a decent amount of fuel, so I won't need to worry about running out of fuel on this job or anything like that. That guy behind's a complete idiot. Yeah, I'm going to try and get a stream schedule up after this stream before I go to bed. Still a lot I want to get done today. A combination of me getting up a little bit later because I was out last night with family, and the F1 today has definitely made me a little bit less productive than I normally would be. But yeah, it's definitely on the to-do list. As is to get some food after this stream as well. But yeah, we are back on the Alps, guys. And there's still some traffic. And yeah, like I was saying before, I'm going to be working to try and get one vlog on each channel this next week. So make sure you do keep your eyes open for that. And a big thank you for support on the vlogs that have gone out so far. As I'm really hoping to try and build an audience around them, and then start doing a little bit more, like a bit more travelling, that sort of stuff. I'm now catching up to old Mr. Lag Almighty. Put my full beam on now. Welcome back to some nighttime driving here on Euro Truck Simulator 2. Oh, the guy in front of me has disappeared. That's probably because he can't stop lagging. If you've not got a good computer or internet connection, guys, don't come round here, it's not on. And this guy in front of me is a massive pet hate of mine. You should not be taking 61 tons with a 380 horsepower truck. And geez, that must have been the quickest report review I've ever seen. The fact I'm barely touching 30 kilometers behind this guy is ridiculous. It's been a crash behind because someone's overtaking and somebody was going the other way. Now there's two of them. Oh well, they've just got booted for driving so slowly. No need for it really. If you want to drive very heavy loads with low HP trucks, you've got the rest of the map to do it, where you're not going to cause any problems. I can't believe it, I've got stuck behind another one. I mean, now we... Oh, there we go. Right. Still don't know what 3 to 8 is saying, but cool story. What is he going on about? I've told him I'm English and he's still going on in that language, so yeah. No one who can't stay in his lane. Yeah, we're making good progress down the Alps now, guys. I don't know, this guy's flashing about behind, but if he thinks I'm going to go around the corner where I can't stay in my lane, he's got another thing coming. Yeah, it's definitely a bit harder to drive on this road after night, but if you take your time, you don't take any risks, you'll be fine. As we're proving. You can see somebody on the map overtaking. Surprisingly, it's not a pilot car. Normally it is. What the? That's just madness. If your patience is that bad, you should not be on TMP. Now he's slowing down in front of me. That's amusing. I'm not bothered, I'm in no rush. Oh, that report is being reviewed. This should be interesting. So this could get interesting. I did go past you just after the first set of tolls. Also discovered what's causing the issue of your truck doesn't want to change up. It seems it's happening to a lot of people, because there's quite a few people complaining about it in chat. Oh, there we go. Bye bye, 1662. Can go for an early shower, pal. It's 100% the 6-speed gearbox causing issues. It's weird because there's a 6-speed in this and it's been perfectly fine all night. It just seems to be with certain trucks. I just don't understand it at all. It's like the Volvo F816 as well, that's perfectly fine. So it's only certain trucks it happens in. It's probably an error, try again. It's probably an error with some sort of coding, which I'm sure will get fixed eventually, but yeah. You had 6-speed in the Scania R and it didn't want to shift up. So yeah, it must be the 6-speed in just certain trucks that causes it. OMG, did we just see Karma live in person right before you go to walk the dogs? You did indeed. That guy got Karma served on a plate. I wonder how many active bans he's got. But yeah, he's going for an early shower. It's back to single player for you, pal. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Do you know what? I love it when trolls like that get banned. People ask me, do I enjoy reporting people? And for the most part, I'm indifferent. But when it comes to people like that, who just take the absolute mick, overtaking like an idiot and then slowing down to a crawling space right in front of me to try and be annoying. Oh yeah, I did get a kick out of that one. About 95% of them, you know, I don't. But on that one, oh, I got a kick, alright. It's a shame you can't stay to see if he pops into chat. Yeah, that's a good point, he might pop in. I've got a feeling he won't, because they almost never do, but, you know. But yeah, that one was so deserved, it was unbelievable. that guy starts horn spamming, I'll drive slow on purpose. I couldn't care, mate. Oh, have I got an annoying parking spot again? I have as well. Bold's sake. There we go. So that'll get me closer to level 262 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. I'm definitely happy about that. But yes, it is time that I did wrap up this live stream now, guys. I do want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has tuned in tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this live stream, guys, make sure you have hit that like button. If you're a first time viewer around here, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell. This way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams myself. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Nice one, guys.